Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your first quarter, January, February, March 2024 reading. I've laid out the Healing Light and the Crow Tarot decks in January, February, and March lines. I'll finish up with a couple of oracle cards. I am welcoming all of you who are here on a regular basis and those of you that are new. I will ask you to like, share, comment, and subscribe, but I would like you to watch the video to see if it resonates with you before you do any of those things. It's much more helpful to me. However, I will not stop in the middle of the reading. It's difficult for me to do that. I will, however, remind you at the end. So keeping that in mind, I'm working on finding a break in the reading to actually ask you that at a more appropriate time when you can make those decisions. However, let's get started, Cancer, with the Healing Light general energy and overall energy, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about you solving a problem, perhaps changing the way that you do things. Perhaps there's an opportunity for you to change the dynamic of a group that you're involved in, the way you're approaching a challenge, or the way you're trying to build something, create something together. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to embody the spirit of equity in relationships where each member of a team contributes at the level of their strength, from the place of strength, and that each member is also clearly understands that no single person holds the solution, but that you will all work together, given your best effort, to create a solution or build something that will be unique to your participation. So this looks like a way that you're actively changing the way you see your participation on a team. And from the Crow Tarot, we have the Six of Cups. And this puts me in mind of relationships that are part of a family dynamic. They may be from your childhood experiences or formative years. So this can also be about groups, childhood friends, friends in youth with whom you shared positive, joyful, pleasurable experiences and activities that came from your natural gifts and talents, your natural interests, things that you did together, ways that you played and enjoyed time together that were without agenda, without judgment, and merely reveled in the joy of your gifts. So these together are inspiring me to think of an activity or a project in which you are bringing the same level of joy, creativity, and playfulness to solving some kind of a problem or building something together. So in January, we have the Devil card, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm seeing a couple of different things here. There may be this opportunity that is in your focus, being distracted by long-time familial or relationship bonds that you feel that you have moved beyond, that you have gained the experiences that you can gain, learn the things you can learn, and it's time for you to move on to something more meaningful to you. Some opportunity where you can actually grow to fully participate in this new opportunity. And now I'm definitely feeling that this team that you are desiring to be a part of, that you are a part of, is building something. something that arises out of your talent, something that gives you joy and that you can bring your considerable expertise to. So this can be anything from a business that you're trying to start to a side hustle alongside a more full-time job that you have or occupation. Whatever it is, you are really understanding that the way you have learned to work with others, as deeply bonded and connected as you are part of a pattern that doesn't serve you. There may be an unhealthy role, a codependency that you played in this relationship. Perhaps it is with siblings. Perhaps it is at a job where you recognize that no amount of effort that you can commit will bring you the results that will advance your happiness or your success. And that is a distraction or something you're aware of as you're putting this new team project growth together, this new opportunity to build abundance while you are advancing or expanding your own opportunity. In February, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. You are slowly in February, as you step away from this compulsion to reenact a role that you feel isn't supporting you. You are really looking to establish this new, very grounded, very deliberate and cautious way forward. And some of that is you putting together a plan to enact this creative opportunity, this opportunity for abundance, which you're very focused on. You recognize that. And this is abundance on your own terms. This isn't just limited to the area of wealth. What you are encountering is a lot of resistance. And this resistance may be tied up to relationships that have experienced you in a different light and are fearful of your advancement or your moving away from the familiar setting of relationships and the role that you've played. This is a very difficult moving ahead that you are encountering because you are resisting some kind of resistance that has become habitual, that is characteristic of these responsibilities. The role you played may have been one in which you were limited to a certain and labeled according to others' perceptions of your deficiencies. So others saw you in a way perhaps of not being of value, not deserving support or assistance, not being worthy of the kind of success or happiness that they assumed for themselves. And you are clearly moving away from that, but you're doing it in a very deliberate fashion as you are anticipating this resistance. And you're pushing very hard by integrating some really practical, careful strategies into your movement forward in a way that doesn't focus on the resistance that you indeed are anticipating, but focuses on the things that are going to allow you to give expression to your creativity, your expertise, your gifts. In March, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So here's another 8 in your space of action moving forward very quickly. The communications, the efforts you've made, the contacts, the networking, the ideas you're researching towards this effort at building something beautiful, something long-lasting, are moving quickly in March. They're connecting. You may be meeting more people or certainly having the opportunity to do so that can contribute to this thing that you're desiring to build. You're also evaluating the way you've invested in yourself in the past. And this is a healthy opportunity for you to recognize that, and you're aware that you can be working much more intelligently. Your emotional intelligence has been supported by the difficulties you've faced in working through this habitual, perhaps codependent role that you have always assumed with your deepest relationships, longest term relationships. And you are really looking instead to this relationship with yourself. This is an opportunity. This can be a partnership that really honors this deeper connection and this deeper potential and possibility for you in creating this new opportunity for yourself and supporting and encouraging others to work with you to play fair, to not attack you, to recognize that your pursuit of something that you can create that mirrors your highest self is something that you are deserving of, and that you are certainly gaining and receiving that support from a significant partner, someone who may have been with you throughout the many years of this other, more conventional relationship that felt oppressive to you and that did in many ways limit your activity and your behavior, certainly with regards to these connections. Most of them, perhaps many of them long term or lifelong. So this is actually a flow towards this mirroring in your relationship, the relationship with yourself that you are cultivating. And perhaps this is a relationship with yourself that you've always had, because this feels like this is someone in your corner who has been in your corner. And that someone can be yourself. If you're not in a significant relationship, this is you giving yourself all of the attention, all of the care, all of the deep connection to the dream that you have maybe occluded while you were in this more conventional, maybe family relationships that never saw you as successful or powerful. I'm hoping that this reading has been resonant for you, Cancer. I'm going to pull a divine oracle card for you, and as promised, now I will ask you to share this with someone who might find it useful, to comment below. I enjoy reading your thoughts, and to support my channel, subscribe to Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the Malachite. It's time to transform. And I'm also going to pull a language of flowers and really see the way that you are taking this opportunity to commit to your dreams, to your best self, after a lot of long opposition or complacency or being ignored. And I pulled the Stephanotis flower, and the key word is cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. Thank you so much, Cancer. Until next time, namaste.